Hello. Welcome in. Hi guys. Yay! Happy Wednesday. How is everybody? Middle of the week, what's up? Halfway through. For me, this is like my first week back working outside of home. Honestly, it's been interesting. I like it. I've missed people, so it's been nice getting to connect a little bit. But I feel like it's almost extra draining because I'm not used to giving out so much energy. But it's exciting. I'm not sleeping that much because I'm getting so much energy from people. I'm gonna wait just a few minutes, give some people a chance to get on just in case. Make sure YouTube doesn't kick me off. For those of you that don't know, my name is Shayla. Welcome in. Questions, comments, concerns. You can find me at shayla.r on Instagram. I am here on my patio per usual. Ready to get my body moving. I'm such like a wiggly person. It's so interesting. Sometimes I can just be so tired, but I just can't stop moving. 30 more seconds and we'll get going. If you want to get started, we will start in child's pose. If you want to just start in a nice seat, taking some breaths, whatever serves you. It's a lovely Wednesday. It's been really warm the past few days, which has been really nice, but it actually feels perfect out right now. I just wish that the sun was out a little bit. I love the sun. Well, let's get it going. Starting in that child's pose, you can have your knees together or spread them the width of your mat. Big toes touch, hips sink back towards the heels. Hinging at the waist, melting the body forward. Maybe your hips can't meet your heels, that's perfectly fine. Maybe your forehead can find the mat. Taking some nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, possibly wiggling, swaying side to side. Getting in tune with your body. Noticing your surroundings, noticing the smells, the sounds. Taking it all in. Exhaling all of your worries, all of your doubts. Your day is what you make it. Your life is what you make it. Let's make it great. One more breath here. On your next inhale, shifting forward to a tabletop, stacking your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees, pressing through the palms, gripping with the fingertips, trying to keep your neck nice and long, pressing through the shoelaces of the feet, nice and active here. Let's take 3 nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, inhaling in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale. One more, in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Sealing your lips, breathing in through the nose, out through the nose, tuning into your Ujjayi breath. Inhale, drop the belly low, lift the gaze, lift the tailbone. Exhale, round it out, pressing through the hands, tucking the chin. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, finding that cat, deep round in the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. Exhale, contracting in. Coming back to that neutral tabletop, maybe swaying the hips side to side. Taking 5 full breaths of movement. Maybe you want more cat-cows, maybe you like figure 8 body rolls. Whatever is feeling nice to you today. Listening to your body, breathing, connecting your breath to your movements. Continuing to notice your body, all of the sensations. One more breath. Tucking the back toes, sinking the hips back, rising the chest up. If the activation on your feet is too much, feel free to flatten the feet. We are going to be here for a few breaths. Tucking those toes, letting the hips sink back. Inhaling arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, both arms high to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhaling, both arms all the way up. Interlacing the fingers, pressing the palms up. Gently leaning over towards the right. I know it's hard. Rise back up to the center, over to the left. Inhaling back up to center. Exhale. Tabletop. Inhale, right arm high to the sky. Exhale, threading through, coming down on your shoulder, then the temple. Possibly challenging yourself to extend the left arm above the head, behind the back. Maybe you want to extend side. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right arm up. Exhaling to the tabletop. Inhale, left arm. Exhale, threading, coming down. Shoulder, then temple. Mirroring whatever you did on the opposite side, keeping that balance. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, back to your tabletop. Flipping your wrists, bringing the fingertips back, pointing towards you. Let's do 2 rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze. Exhale, round. Inhale, drop the belly, pull the chest. Exhale, round. Coming back to a neutral tabletop in the spine, keeping the wrists go in 1 circle in each direction. Flipping the wrists so fingertips point each other, 1 circle in each direction. And finally, bringing wrists towards each other, fingertips pointing out. 1 circle in each direction. And then challenge yourself to put the back of your hands down, not putting much weight into it, but sinking back, getting a stretch. Flipping palms back to neutral, tucking the back toes, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. First one of our day. You know, I mess that up all the time. First one of our practice, possibly of your day, pedaling the legs out, shifting the hips, moving into your body, trying to send that tailbone up to the sky. Feel free to leave a generous bend in the knees. One more full breath. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, take baby steps, walking your feet all the way up behind the wrists, leaving them at a hip distance. Once you make it there, inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, ragdoll, forward fold. Opposite arms, grab opposite elbows, letting the top body sway from side to side. Releasing the hands down to the mat. Shake your head no. Shake your head yes. And do 2 neck rolls in each direction. On your next inhale, slowly rise all the way up, sweeping arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center, releasing the hands down. Start to sway your body forward and back on your feet. Lifting the heels, lifting the toes. And finding a nice firm stance. Engaging everything for a nice mountain pose, letting those shoulders drop down. Trying to tuck the tailbone. Kneecaps lifting. Inhale, both arms all the way up. Interlace the fingers. Rest the palms up to the sky. Inhale over towards the right. Looking underneath that arm. Rising back to center, over to the left. Inhaling back to center, making a W-shaped cactus, little back bend. Inhale to rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank, and hold. Breathe with me. Check in on yourself. Find your alignment, pressing through the palms, squeezing with the fingertips, index pointing forward, cores engaged, tippy tops of the toes. One more full breath here. Exhale, coming down onto your knees into your tabletop. Slowly walking the hands out in front of you for a puppy pose. Maybe your forehead can find the mat. Maybe your chest and chin can come all the way down. Slowly walking yourself back to your tabletop. Tucking the back toes, sinking the hips back onto the heels, chest rising up. Taking the right hand over the head, finding the left side of the jaw. Gently pull the right head towards the right shoulder. Breathing. Releasing the right hand down, taking the left arm up and over, finding the head, gently pulling it up and over towards the left. Using your left hand, pushing your head back to center, both hands find the back of the head, pulling it forward. Letting your chin find your chest. Releasing the hands, do a neck roll in each direction, nice and slow. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, tabletop, planting the hands. starting to fire up that core. Inhale, right arm, left foot out, reaching through both sides of the body. Exhale, crunching knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. 2 more. Inhale it out. Exhale it in. Inhale to reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Bending the knee, going for that tiger. Right arm rainbows back. Kicking up into the foot. Into the hand. Inhaling it out long. Exhale to tabletop. Inhale, left arm, right foot. Reaching. Finding stability. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, release. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. 1 more. Bending the right knee, rainbowing the left. Possibly fighting the foot. Kicking up into the hands. Opening the shoulder. Looking over the arm. Words. Inhaling out long. Exhale to your tabletop. Tucking the back toes, sitting the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Taking a moment, pedal it out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, lock, step, hopper, jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, sweeping arms up overhead. Exhale, cactusing the arms. Back bend. Inhale to rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Hold here for 1 full breath. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, dropping down knees, chest, chin. Inchworming your body out flat. Keeping the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, pressing your body up very gently. Exhale, let it fall. Inhale, pressing higher. Exhale, release. Taking the hands off of the mat, using your back strength. Inhale it up. Exhale, fall. Bringing the hands by the ribs, tucking the back toes, pressing yourself up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg, head of the sky. Bend the knee, stack the hips, opening up. Maybe painting some circles in both directions. Coming back to your 3-legged dog, squaring off the hips. Taking 2 full breaths, getting a nice deep stretch. Feel free to leave a bend in that left leg. On your next exhale, stepping in between the hands, dropping down on the back knee, untucking the toe. Inhale, chest rises. Putting weight into that right foot. Hip staying squared, right hip pulling back, left hip going forward. Smile, breathe, believe in yourself. Make sure you're putting weight in that right foot, don't cheat. Exhale, sinking forward, bending into that leg, getting a nice deep stretch. Feel free to bring the hands down to the thigh, down to the ground. Whatever feels nice and juicy for your body. Exhale, half split, shifting the hips back, flexing the right toes, melting out the waist. Rebending into that right foot, tucking the back toes, step back, high plank. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg. Bend the knees, stack the hips, paint those circles, opening up. Returning to that three-legged dog, extending the leg back behind you, squaring the hips, flexing the toes, spreading the shoulder blades. Exhale, stepping in between the hands, dropping down on the back knee, untucking the toe. Inhale that chest up. Breathe. Challenge yourself. Make sure you're opening up your body before we really get into our practice. Exhale, sinking deep. Mirroring what you did on the opposite side. Exhale, half split. Straightening the leg, flexing the toes, trying to melt at the waist. Rebending into that left foot, planting the hands, tucking the toe, step back, high plank. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg, high to the sky. Exhale, step in between the hands, dropping down on the back knee again, untucking the toe. Inhale that chest up. Exhale, sink forward. Nice big inhale. Exhale, half split, shifting the hips. Reaching forward, melting down. Rebend into the right knee, tuck the toe, step back, high plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step in between. Dropping down on the back knee, untuck the toe. Inhale, chest rises. Exhale, sink. Big inhale. Exhale, shifting the hips. Melting at the waist. Rebending into the foot, tucking the toe, stepping back, high plank. Lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. How are we doing? Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Hold here. 3 full breaths. One more breath. Dropping down onto the knees, crossing the ankles, sweeping the body back behind. Let's get that boat pose. Lift the legs, support yourself, don't support yourself. You know what you want. Work the abs, open the chest. Breathe, engage. We've got this, you've got this. Take 2 more breaths here. Then slowly lowering your body down to the mat using 3 full breaths to do so. And release. Lifting your feet all the way up. Slowly start to lower them. And lift them back to the step. Let's do 2 more just like that. Go nice and slow. Lifting them back. One more. Leaving the feet lifted, make that famous Kate Joy Love Gun. Let's shoot some positivity and love out into the universe. We are going to do quite a bit of core work today. Going to do 15 to start. Lift the shoulders and crunch. 15, 14, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the legs and flutter kick for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting the legs back up. We are going to do 10 screwdrivers to each side. So it's kind of like a little reverse crunch, lifting the hips and then twisting. So I'm going to try and tap my right hip over towards my right hand and then sit it back down. So doing 10. Now whenever you're done with your 10, switching to the opposite side. Trying to keep my feet nice and straight, and it's so hard. 4, 3, 2, 1. Wherever you are, let's slowly lower the legs and scissor kick. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the legs back up. 10 more Kate Joy Love Guns. Lift the shoulders and crunch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending the knees. Hands behind the head. Yogi bicycles, which just means go a little slower than normal, getting that full engagement. Let's do 10 to each side, trying to tap elbow to the outside of the knee. Making that connection. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lifting the legs up, slowly lowering them all the way down onto the mat. Inhaling, arms up, pointing your toes, stretching in both directions. Hugging the knees up into the chest. Start to rock and roll forward and back. Creating enough momentum to get into that downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Bend the knees, stack the hips, or flip your dog. Slow and control, flipping back. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Kick it out, open up, fall in triangle. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3 leg. Exhale, stepping in between the hands. Low lunge, leaving that left hand down. Inhale, easy twist. Exhaling back to that low lunge. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Right hip back, left hip forward, bending in that right knee. Trying to stack the knee over the ankle, not letting it go in front of. Keeping that tailbone tucked. Lengthening the back leg. Inhale, shifting the right leg straight. Exhale, melting at the waist. Feel free to support yourself on your shin, using a block, maybe leaving the hands behind the back. You can leave that left heel popped. Feel free to take a little step in. One more breath. And coming back into that high crescent, rebending into the leg, stepping back if you stepped in. Your next exhale, coming to a three-legged mountain, putting all the weights into that right foot, lifting the left leg up. Bringing hands to heart center or to the hips, trying to extend that left leg out. Maybe grabbing that big toe. You can't quite reach, feel free to just hold on to the calf, to the shin, to the knee, to the thigh, whatever you want, whatever you got. Slowly stepping back, high crescent. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Pivoting the back foot to be parallel with the back of the mat. Trying to stay nice and tall through the waist. Shoulder blades squeezing together. Thighs are active. Exhale, extended side angle, right hand down to the right thigh. Gazing up towards the left hand. Maybe the right hand can come all the way down to the mat. Staying proud through the chest, not jumping forward. Inhale, rising up. Star pose, turning toes out, heels in. Exhale, sink. Goddess squat. Inhale, rise, star pose. Exhale, hands to the top of the mat. Step back, high plank. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg, high to the sky. Bend the knees, stack the hips, paint some circles, or flip your dog. Flipping back to that three leg, left leg's extended. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale it out. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, kicking the foot out, opening up, fallen triangle. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three leg. Exhale, stepping in between. Inhale, rising, high crescent. Trying to stay tall through the waist. Shoulders drop. Breathe. Sink. Open. Challenge. All the one words. Inhale, shifting the left leg straight. Melting out the waist, finding your modified pyramid. Challenging yourself, whatever way you find. Inhale, rising back to your high crescent. Exhale, Three-legged mountain, putting the weight into the left leg. Inhale, pulling that right knee up. Extending the leg out. Trying to mirror whatever you did on the opposite side. Gripping your leg wherever you can. Extending, feeling a little stretch. Playing with the balance. Exhale, stepping back. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, opening up, warrior two. Tucking that tailbone, opening the hips towards the right side of the mat. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, rise, star pose. Exhale, sink, goddess squat. Inhale, rise, star pose. Exhale, hands to the top of the mat. Step back. High plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Switching it up a little. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, crunch, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, kick the leg out, open up, fall in triangle. Exhaling the hand down. Inhaling, foot back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, stepping in between. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Putting the weight into that right foot, three-legged mountain. Trying to find that big toe, finding a grip, maybe just using the knee. This time let's open the leg to the side. Coming back to center. Trying to take the right hand to the outside of the left foot, dancing Shiva. Trying to twist your gaze towards that back hand. Coming back to center. Stepping back, high crescent. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Deep inhale, exhale, extended side angle, trying for that bind. Left hand behind the back, right hand underneath the thigh. If you have your bind, releasing it. Inhale, rising, star pose. Exhale, goddess squat. Inhale, rise, star pose. Exhale, hands to the top of the mat. Step back, high plank. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. Doing it on the left side. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, crunch, left to left. Inhale it out. Exhale, left to right. Fallen triangle, kicking the foot, opening up. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale that left leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, step in between. Inhale, rise. High crescent lunge. Exhale to that three-legged mountain. Inhale, pulling the leg up. Trying to copy whatever you did on the opposite side, extending the leg. Opening it over. Bringing that foot back to center. Trying to have the left hand find the outer edge. Opening. Gaze twisting towards that right hand. Letting go of the foot, slowly stepping back, high crescent. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Extended side angle, left hand down, right arm up. Woo. Trying for that bind. Letting go of the bind. Inhale, rising up, turning toes in, heels out, melting out the waist. Wide leg forward fold. Breathing into your body. Maybe walking your hands to one ankle and then the other, possibly using your hands to pull through center. Maybe you're working on an inversion or middle splits. We are going to do some headstand play a little bit later. One more breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Bringing hands to hips, rising up, flat back. Exhale, hands to the top of the mat. Step back, high plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, crunch, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Kicking it out, opening up. Exhale, down. Inhale, foot. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale it out. Exhale, step in between. Inhale, rise. High crescent. Playing with the balance. Standing onto that right foot, three-legged mountain. Opening the leg. Bringing it back to center, trying for that dancing Shiva. If you can't grab the foot, feel free to hold on to the knee. Try it. Coming back to center, extending the leg out. Slowly stepping back, high crescent. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Extended side angle. Going for the bind. Looking down at the right foot. Stepping in with the left. Whew. Slowly rising up. Extending that foot. Winner if you feel ready. Super fun, play around. Bird of paradise. One more breath. Slowly lowering it down. Stepping back. Inhale, rising up. Star pose. Exhale, sink. Goddess squat. Inhale, star. Exhale, hands to the top of the mat. Step back. High plank. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, crunch, left to left. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left to right, kicking out, opening up. Right hand comes down, left foot goes back. Crunching knee to nose. Sending it out. Stepping in between the hands, rising up, high crescent. Three-legged mountain, pulling that leg up. Playing with the balance. Trying for that dancing Shiva, whatever version yours looks like. Releasing the foot, stepping back, high crescent, exhale, open, warrior two. Extended side angle, Trying for that bind. If you don't have the bind, that's fine. Looking down at the foot, stepping in. Slowly trying to rise up. And then extending that foot. Winner if you feel ready. Slowly releasing the foot, stepping back. Rising up, turning toes in, heels out. Melting out the waist, wide leg forward fold. Taking 3 full breaths. Inhale, rise all the way up, flat back. Exhale, hands to the top, step back, high plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward, high plank, rolling through the spine. Exhale, dropping down onto the knees. Inhale for a cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round it up. Coming back to a neutral, we're gonna play around with a headstand. So there are 2 versions you can do with your hands. You could do a supported, clasping the hands, letting them come down, supporting the head, having your elbows in, making a little shelf out of your arms. So that's option 1. Option 2 is letting your tripod headstand, so the head will come down, hands, wrists will be underneath the elbows. So before we get into anything, those are your 2 little arm variations. I would like everybody to come into a tabletop, release the head down, and take it in 2 rolls in each direction. Supporting the neck with the hands, not putting all of your weight. Perfect. All right. So I am going to start with doing a supported headstand. Clasping the hands, supporting my head, tucking the toes, sitting the hips up, slowly walking the feet as close to the face as you can, lifting one foot, and then gently taking little hops off with the other foot. Engaging the core, breathing, pressing down through the arms. Cool. If that's your jam, stay there, play around, hang out, do whatever leg variations you want. If you were curious in the tripod, some days I'm so good at it, and some days my body's like, nope, you're not doing it. Having the head come down, arms come up. I walk my feet in, and I like to put my knees up on my legs, and then slowly lift one or both legs. So, really engaging the core. I think this is one of those days my body's like, no. Playing around with whatever variation of the headstand you want. 5 more breaths. Woo. Oh. coming down. Sitting up, let's do a couple of shoulder rolls. Rolling them all the way up, all the way down. Then opposite direction. Clasping the hands together, wiggling the wrists, both directions, shaking out the arms. Taking the right hand over to the head, stretching out the neck. Left hand, pulling it over to the left. Both hands bringing the head towards the chest. Doing one neck roll in each direction. Inhaling arms all the way up. Exhaling to your tabletop, crossing your ankles, sweeping the body back behind, feet out in front. Getting ready for that bridge and or wheel. Fingertips graze the heels. Pressing up through the feet, having the hips shoot up, chest stays down. Inhale, lift. Trying to keep the tailbone tucked. Challenge yourself to lift the right leg. Slowly lowering, lifting the left. Slowly lower. Inhale, hips higher. Maybe bringing the hands together, walking the shoulders underneath the chest. Slowly lowering the hips all the way down. Windshield wide, bring the knees from side to side. Getting ready for round two, planting the feet down, fingertips pointing towards yourself. Oh, I guess I should specify, I'm doing a wheel on this round. If you're doing a bridge, do what we did last time. Wherever you are, inhale, pressing up. Breathing. Let's take one more full breath. And slowly start to lower. Windshield wide, bring the knees again from side to side. Having the hands find the knees, taking the knees in 2 circles in each direction. Standing both feet all the way up, going for that shoulder stand, or just letting the blood flow in the opposite direction. This is good for you. Stay here if you want more. Using the hands, supporting yourself, pulling those legs up. Leaving the chin untucked, maybe going for that plow pose, feet coming behind the head. Playing around with whatever version you like. My phone paused, I think. I don't really know. Plow pose, shoulder stand. Slowly releasing down. Hugging both knees into the chest, hanging onto the right leg, letting that left leg fall down flat. Supine twist, twisting up and over. Gaze going over that right shoulder. Twisting, maybe using that left arm. Coming back to center, hugging both knees into the chest, hanging onto the left leg, letting that right leg fall down flat, supine twist up and over, stacking the hips, shoulders stay planted, gazing towards the left. Twisting back to center, hugging both knees into the chest, finding the outer edges of the feet, pulling the knees up into the armpits, happy baby, maybe extending one leg and then the other, maybe rocking side to side. Really pressing your tailbone down into the mat. Hugging the knees in, giving yourself a nice loving hug, maybe a kiss. Let everything explode for Shavasana. Corpse pose, your final pose of this practice. Shutting down the eyes, returning to the breath, returning to the body. It's time to reflect. How do you feel? What feels more open? What did you work? What did you strengthen? What did you lengthen? Do a body scan, starting down at the toes, working your way up through the ankles, the calves, the knees, the thighs, the hips, the stomach, the ribs, the chest, into the shoulders, melting the length of the fingertips, back up through the throat, the jaw, the nose, the crown. Take a big inhale, exhale, sigh everything out. Wiggle it out. Taking a big inhale, reaching your arms up over your head, pointing your toes, stretching in both directions. Wiggling your fingers, toes, activating the body. Exhale, pulling the knees into the chest, rolling to fetal, right or left side. Supporting yourself, knowing that you are being born again. You can be born again whenever you want. It's only a mindset. Inhaling in. Exhale, press yourself up to a nice, comfortable seated position. Keeping the eyes shut down. Take one final breath together, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhaling in. Exhale, release. Bringing your hands to heart center. The love, the lights, and the student within me is a perfect reflection of the love, the lights, and the teacher within each of you. Namaste. Happy Wednesday. Questions, comments, concerns? My name's Shaila. Holla at me. And next one's gonna reopen June 1st, y'all. Stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hope to see you guys real soon.